Welcome to everyone to another episode or another video of MixTheArtsStudios. My name's Tom. This is part 3 of my revealing my pressing of leaves and petals that I've been doing over the last 2 or 3 weeks or so. That they've been just slowly being pressed, and this is the first time I've seen them, so this will be an exciting little video. So yeah, let's begin. Let's see what has been created over the last 2 weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks of these being pressed, and see what interesting patterns and how they're gone. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone who has been following me on Facebook and also on YouTube. Sorry, the Instagram page hasn't had very much footage recently, but it will be updated shortly with new content. So please stay connected with me during this time. Okay, let the revealing begin. Oh, interesting. These are from a little pine tree out the side where we're renting at the moment. Make sure I get the correct lighting. There we are. So they're quite thin and fragile. They're very whispery. Sometimes with these ones, though, the seeds do come off, but that's okay. That happens, and I'll be able to use that some way or another in my creative works in the future, in some way or another. So it's just easier at the beginning to put it onto the paper, onto the cardboard, or whatever you have at the moment, to check how all the pressing is gone before labeling and storing as required, depending on your own needs, for I have to even sometimes use like tweezers or because they're so delicate that I can't just pick them up with my fingers, even if I am very careful. But as you've seen from the part 1 and part 2 of this little series, that I've been just using my hands because most of them have been just leaves or very small branches of plants in my local community of North Brisbane. So yeah, I think in this one here that's been pressing it for a while, I think there's more like the flower petals and things that are a bit more fragile because they're very thin, transparent or translucent sort of characteristics to the leaves. So yeah, it'll probably be that I need to use tweezers for those. I think some of this paper in there has definitely been used enough, and it will have to be disposed of because it only can last for so long before it gets too wet. And we don't want anything with the back, like bacteria or anything, to affect our pressing in the future. Like some of these ones have maybe a little bit too much wetness to them, so I'll have to assess these later if they're okay to keep, or unfortunately they have to be disposed of. Might be able to save some of it, but not all of them maybe. That's a shame, isn't it? Such a shame that some of these have ended up like this, that they got so wet. Oh, that's no good at all. I don't think I'll be able to save any of these. Oh. That's not really cool. Oh well, I'm always learning and things, so if it doesn't work out, then that's okay. That's okay, I'm not too concerned. It's just disappointing, that's all. Just disappointing that some of them are not very good. At least I can save one. There. One flower. The petal. As you can see, it's so thin. It's almost see-throughable. There we are, sorry. There. Almost see-throughable with the leaf. But yeah, unfortunately, the rest of those ones are not going to be so good. There we go. Oh well, at least I'm learning, and you can say that any artist always has their good days and their bad days. So hopefully this other one will be better. So please stay tuned for the final edition and then of this one, we'll do this in a little while. With the 4th edition of revealing the pressing of my artworks, and we'll see how we go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day.